Hey everyone, welcome back. Today is day 13 of my journey learning Japanese, and I started this series of live streams as a complete beginner. And the point of the streams is to document every step as I improve at Japanese. And over the last 13 days, I've learned how to read and type hiragana and katakana, and I've picked up around 100 or so basic words of Japanese. Um, but today I'm going to be slowing down and I'm going to go back to the basics. Namely, regarding katakana, I practiced how to read them and also how to type them, but not how to write them. And so on the Lingo Command website, that's what I'm going to be working on today. So if I go to writing systems and I go to writing systems practice, and then I select basic katakana, I get this table here with the 46 basic katakana characters here on the right, with an audio button next to each one.
Ah, I,
And you can press that to hear the pronunciation. And here you've got the Romaji equivalent for each character. And if you're wondering how to write this character with the correct stroke order, well, you simply press on the character,
U, U, U,
and this video will pop up showing you the correct stroke order. And each stroke you do in numerical order. So you start at 1, then go to 2, and then go to 3. And you start at where the number is and you move away from the character or away from the number. So that's what this stroke order video is. But what we can now do, because the goal here is to practice writing katakana, we can go to quiz. And here we're quizzing ourselves. So like this quiz, you get the katakana as the question, and then you have to find the Romaji equivalent here. So this is a, i, sorry, this was I, u, e, o, etc. However, as you may have noticed, this is like in the standard alphabetical order for katakana. So you can press random ordering. And now you actually have to know katakana to answer these questions, right? Because they're not in this standard order. So this is mi. And then this is re, te, etc. Now, this is practicing going from katakana to its Romaji equivalent. But if you press swap languages, you now get the question being posed in like using the European alphabet, and you have to type in the katakana that matches. Now you can type this, but you can also handwrite your answers. And so when you now press here, you get this Photoshop looking pop-up, and in there you can now handwrite your answers. And you can use your mouse, you can use your trackpad, or on your phone, just use your finger. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to use a tablet. So if you have one, you can use that. But all those other tools I mentioned will work fine also. And so this is the Wacom tablet that I have here. Just going to plug that in. Okay, fantastic. So if I recall correctly, the character mi was 3 kind of diagonal strokes, kind of like that. Now that's not bad. I got the kind of ratio of the width of the lines correct, but it's going from top left to bottom right instead of the other way around. So we're going to redo that. So it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'd say that looks pretty accurate. I'll call that a match. And then re, we remember this one. It was this. And so here, by the way, we're looking at this stroke order diagram, which is kind of the same rule as before. You start in numerical order, moving away from the numbers. And even if the shape is correct, if the stroke order is not correct, I wouldn't consider this correct, because stroke order is quite important in order to write neatly, to write fast, and also it's just standardized and what the native Japanese people themselves do. And so if they advise that we do it, then that's probably the best way to go forward. So te was this. Oh, that's not quite right. So this moves. It's 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay. Chi was something like this. Let's see. Right, so this is completely wrong. So we can press clear all here. And this diagram is saying that the first stroke starts here at the top right, and then you move down. Then for 2, actually, so basically here you start. This is point 1. Here you end the first stroke at point 2, and then point 3 is where you start the next stroke. You go here to point 4. And then this is point 5, going down to point 6. I think what's probably quite efficient about this is that points 2 and 3 are close together. So when you draw this character, it's 1, 2, 3. Like, that's quite close together. That's quite nice. So let's hide this and do it again. So it's 1, 2, 3. And then no. What is no in katakana? I think no is like this. So that was very close. The shape is correct, but it's in the wrong order. I went from bottom left to top right instead of top right to bottom left. So let's do that again. There we go. Ki, it's very similar to its hiragana equivalent, right? Because for hiragana, it's that. And for those of that you've just joined, I am practicing how to handwrite basic katakana. So I'm on the Lingo Command website here, and here the question is being posed like using the Romaji, like European alphabet. So if I press here, I get this kind of Photoshop looking box in which I can draw my answer. And so ki, if I'm not mistaken, it looks something like this. So let's submit our answer and see if that's correct. And it's close, but it's not. It's not quite right. So basically, it's like kind of mirrored, right? These, they slope up slightly, and then this goes diagonally down. So let's redo that. So it's 1, 2, 3. Great, we'll submit that. And then ma. Let's see, what is ma? Okay. So the first stroke is this. This is the second stroke. And then you, I think it's something like this. But let's see. Not quite. Okay, so I'm going to clear all and try this again. So this is 1, 2. That's too far to the right. Let's clear all and try that one more time. 1, 2. Let's submit that. Great. Set. Okay. So this is the first stroke. 1 and 2. Yeah, I'd say that looks pretty accurate. And then ka, so ka is very similar to what you have for hiragana. So in hiragana, it looks like this. So it's 1, 2, 3. And then for katakana, it's 1, 2. without the little stroke here at the top. So let's clear all and try that again. So this is 1, 2. Wow, okay, so the stroke order is actually different. And this first part is very horizontal. So it's 1, 2. Okay, we'll submit that. And then all, it's 1, 2, 3, like this. That can be done a bit more neatly. This is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, that wasn't bad, but there are a couple of things to note here. So let's do that again. It's more wide than it is high. And then also this kind of slopes up a little bit here. And then this goes more to the left than it goes down. And it doesn't reach all the way to the bottom. So it kind of stops there. So accept that. And then E. What is E? So this is A. I think E looks like an I. O is this one. And then U, it's this type of shape, I believe. And then E is, what is it? That's silly. Okay. So it's 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. Accept that. And submit. And so it's 1, 2. Okay, this is interesting. So these two are not actually, these two lines, they don't join up. So we need to leave a bit of space there, right? So it's 1, 2. Like that. Okay, it's see? Okay, so this is one that sort of extends to the right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's submit that. Then na. I think it looks like this. So the drawing was correct, but the stroke order wasn't, right? I did this and that. But you start with the horizontal stroke, going left to right. And then you've got this kind of swooping stroke here. We'll submit that. What about su? So su is this, if I remember correctly. But we can draw that more neatly. Let's try that again. This is 1. No. That's 1. That's 2. We'll submit. Yeah, that looks correct to me. And then mo. See what mo is. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. And then me. I think it's like the crossing of two lines. Interesting. So I was right for the most part, except you start here at the top right. And then this kind of, the second stroke doesn't look like this, it looks like that. So let's draw that. That's the second stroke. We'll take that. And then N. Oof. Is it something like this? I wouldn't be surprised if you start here at the top right and then have this stroke here. Okay. This is 1. That's 2. This is ra. That one's quite simple. And then ro, if I remember correctly, it's like a box with one side missing. Oh, that might be ko. Might be ko. Because this is the box with both sides, I see. So let's draw that again, but the question is, what is the correct stroke order? So that's 1. That's 2, and then that's 3. So finding out the correct stroke order from this diagram is a bit tricky, right? It might even be the case that this is the first stroke, 1. That's the second, and then that's the third. Let's see, so that's 1, 2, 3. And if we want to confirm that, we can just go to writing systems here, go to the practice section for basic katakana, scroll down to ro, rariru ro.
ro,
Fantastic.
ro,
So it's as I thought it was. You start with a vertical stroke going down. And then ba, if I remember correctly, it looks just like so if this is u, then ba is this. Basically the same shape, but without this little dash at the top. Interesting, so that's actually 2 strokes. So this is 1, and then 2. It's not 1 stroke. So we'll submit this answer, and for those of you that have just joined, I am just studying how to write basic katakana, and I'm on the Lingo Command website doing a quiz where the questions are being posed here in Romaji, right, using European alphabet. And then when I press here, I get this kind of Photoshop looking box where I have to kind of hand write the answer. And if I remember correctly, mu, it sort of looks like a triangle, something like this. And so we can submit our answer and check. And so I would say that's a pretty accurate match. So we're going to say that this matches and move on to the next one. And then so, it's very tricky. I think it's 2 kind of diagonal strokes and then quite a steep one going up, but I'm really not sure. So let's just submit our answer and see. Okay, so there are a couple of things wrong here. So firstly is 1 stroke, not 2. But then the second issue was I started the second stroke at the bottom going up, whilst the correct stroke order is this diagonal stroke here, and then you go from the top to the bottom. Now, why am I insisting on that you should write the second stroke at the top right here and go down instead of the other way around? Writing your hiragana and katakana characters in the correct stroke order makes your writing neater, more efficient, and it's also just what like native Japanese people do. So if they insist on it, you know, me at least as a beginner, I'm going to follow suit and do the same. So we'll say that matches and then move on to the next one. So ru, what could that be? I see. So this is 1, 2. Wow, this is very confusing, right? Because now this, for so, the stroke started at the top, and then for she, it starts at the bottom. This makes no sense, to me at least. This is 1, 2, 3. It should be a bit more diagonal. 1, 2, 3. So we'll submit that. I couldn't help but notice that I've got this like little circle here that doesn't look the way it should. And so I'm going to make one very quick code change. So if we go to Visual Studio Code, so I'm the software developer behind the app as well. And if we go to public, stroke order images, katakana, and this was for she. Where is that? Where is she? There we go. So we can then in Finder open with preview, and then you can add this little box, this white box. And I think that's definitely worth it, right? So if we save this, we've now basically gotten rid of this circle. I think it's just, it doesn't look tidy. It's a bit distracting. And so what we can do now is say fix cleaning up stroke order image. Git checkout prod, git merge development, and then push that. And then in 2 minutes time, on our actual website, lingocommand.com, in production, it's gonna have the new image that's clean and tidy. But yeah, I think that just will look neater. So I think that was worth doing. As for what's that? Okay, that's very similar to so this is ri in hiragana. And so for katakana, it's essentially the same, but without this little shape going up. So let's write that neatly. It's 1, 2, and then ho. What is ho? Okay. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll submit that. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it sort of looks like this. Yeah, that was spot on, so we'll take that. And then sa. Wasn't this, is it? Okay, very similar. So it's 1, 2, 3. Let's very quickly look at what sa is in hiragana again, just to confirm. Actually, we know what sa is, right? So chi looks like this, kind of like a 5, and then sa is the same, but mirrored. But then se looks like this, so it's 1. No, actually, so se is 1, 2, 3. So this is se in hiragana, if I'm not mistaken. There we go, se in hiragana. Sa in katakana looks very similar. Looks very similar indeed. But I don't know if that's actually useful to remember. I'm gonna notice it anyway, so I might as well try and remember. So here it's 1, 2, 3. Actually, kind of like a more sensible stroke order. I mean, who am I to say that? But in my opinion, it makes more sense to start with the horizontal stroke than do the vertical ones. And you kind of move left to right. Whilst here, for se in hiragana, you start with this one, then go to the right, and then finish with the horizontal stroke. So let's give this a go anyways. So it's 1, 2, 3. He is the same in hiragana as it is in katakana. Very simple. And then fu is this. Yeah, I remember that one. And then he. So in hiragana, it's this shape. But what is it in katakana? Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember this now. So this is 1, 2. Once again, a stroke order that doesn't really make sense to me. I would have started here and then go up, but apparently you start here and then do this one. Fine. Okay, this is very simple. 1, 2. 1, 2. Jeez, there are a lot of characters to remember. So ko, right, here we go. So ko is this one. I'm not sure about the stroke order here, but it looks like this. Whilst ro was you start with a vertical stroke down, then you have this one like that. So they look very similar. Basically, ko is the same as ro without this part on the left. So it's 1, 2, something like that. Okay, so the first stroke was right. The second, you actually start on the left. So it's not this. Instead, it's 1, 2. So we'll submit that and then move on to ta. So this one, it's confusing. It's like, from what I remember, it's this, and then there's like one more stroke. Ah, so it's here. I see. Okay. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And this third stroke, it moves towards this curved line, not away. So we've got to do that again. So it's 1, 2, 3. We'll submit that. And then, so this is the first stroke. That's the second. And then this is the third. Jeez. Okay. I gotta keep reminding myself that stroke order matters because sometimes, like, honestly, I don't even understand why it does. Like, I can tell myself it's more efficient, but surely it doesn't matter. Okay. It was 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then is 1, 2, 3. Great, that was correct. We'll submit that. And then 2 looks like this. Now, I can't remember if I started here and then went down. I think I did. So, okay, you gotta start from the bottom and go up. So it's 1, 2, 3. To, it's very easy. It's 1 and then 2. But it looks like this stroke is a lot more horizontal than it is diagonal. So it's 1, 2. There we go, take that. And then wo. So in hiragana, wo was something like, let's double check actually, what was it? And for those of you that have just joined, I am practicing how to write katakana, how to handwrite them. And I'm on the Lingo Command website doing a quiz where the questions are being posed here in using the European alphabet. And then when I press here, I have to handwrite the answers in this kind of Photoshop looking box. Now, we can look here. So this is the one for wo. So the first stroke is horizontal, so is the second, and then the third kind of swoops down from top right to bottom left. So let's write that. So it's 1, 2, 3. We'll submit that. And then ni. So actually I remember this. So in katakana, this is ni, and then this is mi. So the way I remember this is, so ni has 2 lines, and it's got these 2 little kind of vertical parts, and then mi, well, if you look at M, you've got 1 part, 2 parts, 3 parts, and so it's 2 versus 2 here, 3 and 3, so that's how I try to remember this. So this is ni, so there's going to be 2, and the bottom stroke's a bit more wide than the top one. Ku, it's very simple, if I'm not mistaken. It's the same in hiragana as it is in katakana. Oh, well, I stand corrected. It's not. So this is the first stroke, and then that's the second. Is that right? First stroke, second stroke. Okay, so this is ku. Now we're gonna fact check this, but that's ke, which basically it extends to the right. So ku and ke are very similar. But let's clear this and try again. So this is 1, 2, and then yo. I think yo might be something like this. Yeah, that was correct. We just gotta fix the stroke order. So it's 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3. And then net. Okay, there's a lot going on there. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'm going to do is I am going to uncheck and recheck random ordering. This scrambles the order in which the questions are asked, because I don't want it to be in the same order as it was before. And so ro looks like this. 1, 2. Wait, let's try that again. It's 1, 2, 3. That's correct. And then mu is 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. He is 1, 2, like that. Set is what was this? What is set? Yeah, it was something like this. It was. This is the first stroke, and that's the second. First, second. Yeah. Okay, this stroke goes a bit more to the right than I thought. but we're gonna accept that and go on to the next. So ni looks like this. And then he. What is he? So he is the same in hiragana as it is in katakana. Fantastic. To looks like this. Chi looks like okay, so we start here at the right, and then I think we sort of we swoop down slightly. So it's 1, 2, 3. But the question is it that? Wait, is it this or is it that? I think it might be this one, you know? Let's try that again. So it's 1, 2, 3. Or is it this? I'm gonna go with this one. Fantastic. Great. Ko is like that. But I think this is the first stroke and then that's the second. Yeah. Accept that. And then me. Oh, there we go. Okay, 1, 2. Like that. E looks like E, so it's 1, 2, 3. Re looks like this. Submit that, and then nu. I see. So it's 1, 2, and then so is 1 stroke and then a second. But this first stroke needs to be a bit more vertical, so it's not like this. It's more like that. So 1, 2. We'll submit that and go on, and then yo. I think looks like this. This is you. That's so annoying. So 1, 2, 3. Wait, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. And then this one is 1, 2. Let's submit that. And then this is 1, 2. Wait, let's try that again. It's 1, 2, 3. But I think this actually swoops over here. Yeah. And this is not as, it doesn't go up as sharply. It's more like this, like a hook. So it's 1, 2, 3. There we go. So we'll submit that. And then she is this. So my stroke order wasn't quite right because I started here and then I went up. That's what I should have done is 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now, wo, it's this is the first stroke. And that's the second? No. It's 1. It's 1, 2, 3. Something like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the shape was right, the stroke order not quite. 1, 2, 3. And then N, it's very simple. It's just like kind of. No, actually, it's not. It's not simple. I was gonna say no is this, but N is that. Okay, not quite right, but pretty close. We'll submit that. Va, it's one. No, it's 1, 2. Great. And then te is this 1, 2, 3, 3. Submit that and move on. And then u. So what is u? U is this. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. And then ne is 1, 2, 3, 4. There's too much space in between here and here. So let's clear that and try it again. So it's 1, 2, 3, no, 3, 4. Perfect. Ta looks like this. But I wouldn't be surprised if this stroke comes first and that one. Okay, that was completely wrong. Let's do that again. So it's 1, 2, 3. Key looks like this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And then su. What is su? Ah, I should have remembered that one. Okay, that's 1, 2. Ra. Oh, what is ra? Is it this? No. Okay. 1, 2. That's ra. And then sa. Is this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Nice. No, it's very simple. It's kind of this like diagonal curved line. Starting from the top right. And then this is ha. And then ma. I think it looks something like this. Ah, this might be mo. Okay, let's try that again. So it's 1, 2. 1. Let's try that again. 1, 2. This is ya. Ke, it's the same as ku, but it extends to the right. So it's this is the first stroke, that's the second, and then that's the third. Ku is 1, 2, 3, like that. And then it's 1, 2, like that. Let's try that again. That's the first stroke. And this is the second. I can draw that more neatly. 1, 2. So this goes more straight down. Interesting. Let's try that again. 1, 2. There we go. It's more like it. And then this is 1, 2. Oh, the stroke order, it's just, it makes no sense to me. Right? Like surely So here, I have to keep track where this line ends, go to the right, and then draw it over here, and then connect these like that. I got it in the end, but surely this is just way easier. Surely. 1, 2, 3. Stroke, order, katakana. That makes no sense to me. Stroke, order, katakana. Strange. Okay, it looks like for the most part, it's just me that finds it strange. I looked online. I don't really see much of the same sentiment, so I'm just gonna keep it moving. What is na? It's not this, is it? No, this is new. Ah, this is na. Okay. Ru is 1, 2, like that. Ka, it's 1. Wait, let's try that again. Clear all. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ah, this goes straight down for longer. Okay. This is 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. 1. No. 1, 2. That's more like it, I would say. Submit that. Fu, it looks kind of like a shark's face to me. You get this horizontal line here, and then you just swoop back up. Right, imagine that this is the teeth. 1, boom, just like that. Ri, what is ri? It's this. Tsu, it's 1, 2, 3, like that. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that last stroke is going from top to bottom and then like this. Ho, it looks like a home to me, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. But this part is not quite right. Let's try that again. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's better. And then mo. This is mo. So that was pretty good, but this bit of, well, let me draw this clearly. So what I had was this part that is extending here is not quite right. So it's 1, 2, and then you start here, and then this goes out a bit further as well. Okay. And then mi is 1, 2, 3, like that. Ah, but they're a bit diagonal. It's not quite right. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3. Let's submit that. So this is going pretty well. We're gonna do one more round. So ku, it's 1, 2, like that. N is 1, like that. Okay, so it was the correct drawing, just a stroke order. Fine, we'll put it like this. Then for ro, it's, you start here, then go here, then write like that. Nu, it's is this. That's nu. You, it's that. Great. And then no is this. Va is 1, 2. Mu is 1, 2, like that. He is 1, 2. Mo is 1, 2, 3. She is I think it's something like this. It's 1, 2, 3. I'd say that's pretty accurate. I'll take that. And then na is like that. It's 1, 2, 1, 2. Ah, not quite. 1, 2. So is 1, something like this. Okay, this one, the second stroke starts at the top, but the shape was correct. There we go. And then u, it's 1, 2, 3, like that. And then me, it's, what is me? That's me. Fantastic. And then su is this. Ka is this. And then ma is that's annoying. I should remember that. Okay, this is ma. And then o is 1, 2, 3. 3, like that. Ki is 1, 2, 3. And then se is something like this. There we go. Mi is 1, 2, 3. We'll take that. Ri is this. Sa is 1, 2, 3. And then bo is 1, 2, 3, like that. Sorry, this is o. It's pronounced o, it's written wo. And then ru is 1, 1, 2, like that. Ta. What is ta? So this is na. What is ta? Oh, I see. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3. Let's draw that more neatly. 1, 2, 3. 2 is 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay, that stroke, the stroke order is doing my head in, if I'm going to be honest. This is so confusing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But the shape could be better. So it's 1. Wait. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Scroll down, and then te looks like this. Ke is 1, 2, 3, like that. Ko is 1, 2. And then ra is this one. Yes, fantastic. To is very simple. It's 1, 2. Ya is 1. Wait, it should be a bit more diagonal. 1, 2. Ah, I got that wrong. So this is horizontal, and this is diagonal. Interesting. Is drawn like that. Ho. What is ho? It kind of looks like a home. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then re is this. Chi looks like this. It's 1, 2, 3. E looks like this. Fu looks like that. No, it's a bit sharper, isn't it? It's there we go. And then ni, it's like that. He is very simple, looks like this. And then ha looks like this. Ne looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like this. Wait, let's draw that again. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then yo looks like. Okay, let's just think this through. So this is ya. And then you is this one. And so then yo is this. Yeah, that's right. So it's 1, 1, 2, 3, with this little bit sticking out. Perfect. So I think this might be a perfect place to stop. I'm still making a couple of mistakes, but we're getting better. So yesterday I practiced the like how to write the basic characters for hiragana, and today basic katakana. So tomorrow I might do like a revision session doing like both until I'm getting like a good success rate. Um, I think that might be the best way to consolidate this, and then I'm gonna go back to studying vocabulary. There's one other thing that I wanted to point out. So you might be wondering, oh, how come you're not studying, for example, katakana, with dakuten and handakuten? Well, the reason is, right? Let's see if I get this right. So I know ha goes to pa when I add handakuten on top. And this is ha. This is dakuten, or sorry, handakuten. And so that should be pa. Yeah, exactly. And I know ke becomes ge, and ke looks like looks like this. So this is ke. And then I add these two little marks on top called dakuten. And then indeed, boom, we've got ge. He becomes p, so he looks like this. And then I want to add handakuten on top. There we go. And then, ooh, this is interesting. So this is, it's written D. So this is in the cluster of da di do da do. But this D is pronounced G, so it's da, da, G, do, da do. And this D might even be, no, I think it's actually just that one. In any case, so let's see. So we know T becomes D when you apply dakuten on top. So this is ta, chi, tsu, te, to. And then when you apply the dakuten on top, you get da, ji, zu, de, do. And this is, by the way, this is do pronounced zu. So if we clear all of this, basically what we want to have is chi with dakuten on top, and that's simply 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, that's interesting. So this dakuten mark, it's actually applied down here. This, for example, it's she goes to G when you apply dakuten. So what is she again? She is 1, 2, 3. I think it's this. Yeah, that looks pretty right. Probably the stroke order wasn't quite right for the she character. But my point here is if you understand how dakuten and handakuten works, then, and you know how to write the basic katakana characters, then by default you also know how to write dakuten and handakuten. Having said that, Same applies to yun combinations, right? So hyu is just he and then you. So he is this character, and then you is that. However, for yun combinations, the ya, you, or yo is half-sized, right? So it's 1, 2, and then this is smaller. So this is 1, 2, like that. There we go. Another thing that I might have to study tomorrow is how to write these this is interesting, these basic foreign yun combinations. Having said that, they're actually the same strokes as before, so I don't have to practice writing them, but maybe a quick revision of these would be worth doing. So okay, basically the plan for the next live stream is to revise writing hiragana and katakana, handwriting them. And that basically ends the stream for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please, or if you enjoyed the stream live, then please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. That would really help support the channel and would also support me in continuing to work on lingocommand.com, the website that we're using on these live streams, and then also the Lingo Command iOS app, which is basically the same functionality but as an iPhone app. But yeah, on that note, I will see you guys next time.